Hey team, hope you are enjoying your week. I have a few things for you today before we head into the Sunday. Real quick, just some logistical things. The process side, the details have been great. Greeters and volunteers staying in position till that 15 after mark because we have people showing up later and later. Getting the doors open on time, that 20-minute mark, engaging in the auditorium as people are being ushered to their spots. We have the candy and we have the trivia, just fun, easy ways to interact with people. Those engagements have been awesome. Last week was actually really cool to watch because we had people showing up even when the message was starting. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but we had people sitting out in the coffee venue, in the coffee shop out here, because it was so full in the auditorium. We had over 330 people at the 11 a.m. Last weekend was actually the biggest weekend, or the second biggest weekend we've had since we've opened, which, if you check your calendars, this Sunday will have marked the 1-year anniversary. So of East will be officially 1 year old. I don't have a cake because I already ate cake this year and I don't need any more. Watermelon we can have if anybody wants to bring some. That'd be awesome. But after a year now, we just continue to grow, and each week get to watch people experience God for the first time and get to feel this sense of value and worth, possibly for the first time. And so just the details, the connections, the process, all those things have been going so great. And so I just wanted to take a second just to say thank you for that. There's really nothing that needs to be changed. We always want to be tweaking things, but it's been just going fantastic. And people are really getting caught on, and like they're buying into this knowledge that God loves them and wants them here. And so just thank you guys for that. So logistically, everything's going well. Thank you guys. Nothing needs to be changed. Same as usual. But something happened this last week that I wanted to share with you guys. Not the actual what happened, but the reaction. So as many of you have heard, Jake Killinger has resigned as our next-gen pastor, and it was unfortunate the circumstances that he had to do so, and it was heartbreaking. But Wednesday night we had our final youth event where Jake came and spoke to parents and youth, and David is there speaking to parents and youth, and we just had a group of people there that were willing to pray with the youth and be there for the youth and the parents and just answer any questions they had. But one of the things that David said was, if you're going to throw stones at Jake, you need to find a new church. Which is a very brash and powerful truth, because we are not here to throw stones. But afterwards, we're sitting there thinking about it, and just this reaction of, okay, what happened sucks. It's heartbreaking. It's bad. But we're not going to throw stones. We're going to do the exact opposite. We are going to honor his family. We're going to be there to protect them and support them and comfort them. And we are here to restore them. And that's not typically what happens in a church when a pastor fails. I was telling Sean this Wednesday night that the only experience I had with this sort of thing was when my dad had a moral failure as a pastor growing up, and he was removed, and then our family was asked to leave the church because it would be easier for the church. It would just be more comfortable, is what they told us, which truthfully is right. It would be more comfortable because it's tough for us to now face what's going on. It's tough for us to see the Killingers and not have all these emotions overrun us. So it's easier, it's just more comfortable to say, you know what, let's just have some space. But that's not the way we responded. We responded with this intense love of, okay, we're going to walk this out with you. We want you right here so we can help you heal, so we can help you find restoration in your family, in your marriage, in your life. We want to walk all of this junk out with you. And it's easy to say to somebody who has never walked through our doors. It's tough to say to somebody that we know really well. And that attitude and that mindset, to me, solidified why I would stick with Fountain Springs regardless of if I was on staff or not. God has shown us so much grace and love and blessing in this church and has showed up so incredibly that we as a people are starting to catch on and we're giving out glimpses of his love. I say glimpse because God's love is way more powerful than what we could ever give out. So us responding in this loving way to Jake is just a glimpse of how powerful God's love is. But that's the church that we're a part of. That's our family. Something bad happened, sin happened, but instead of removing that person, instead of cutting them out, we said, no, get in even closer because we're going to help you. I just want you guys to take a second and think about that. That is the God we serve. And for my money, it's the coolest thing I get to do. Is to tell people, no, I don't care what happened, you're welcome here. In fact, I encourage you to be here because we want to help. We want to love you. And so as you're going into this Sunday and into the weekend, I just want you guys to think about that, not just in your lives, how when we mess up, God is saying, no, come closer because I want to help you. But I hope in our families and our personal lives with our friends, we're saying the same thing. When something happens, we're saying, no, you know what? We love you. Get closer. We want to help you. And then when we come on Sundays and we see people and they try and isolate or they try and ignore us because they just want to walk in and out because they feel ashamed to be there, because they feel unwanted, because they feel unworthy. I hope we're stepping up to the plate and saying, no, get closer. We want you. I think that's why, truthfully, East has gone so well, West has gone so well. But I think that's the impact that's had here because God is saying, no, despite what's going on, I want you guys to get closer. So just, I want us to be thinking about that heading in this weekend. That's the God we serve. When we mess up, he says, no, come closer. That's his response. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. I love you guys. I'm so thankful that you do what you do here, not just here, but on a daily basis. You guys as husbands and wives, as mothers and fathers, brothers, sisters, friends, who you are is very special to me and very special to God, and I'm thankful I get to be here to watch it. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on Sunday.